God bless. I want to give an honor to God who is the head over my life. I hope everyone is having a blessed night. I'm reading from Psalms 89. The subject is God's army. Verse 1. I'm reading verses 1 through 14. Um, I will sing of the Lord's great love forever with my mouth. I will make your faithfulness known through all generations. And this is David, saying how, he will sing of the Lord's great love forever with my mouth, and how he goes on and say, I will make your faithfulness known through all generations. So David is saying, I'm going to make sure that I preach and tell, your people about you. I'm going to do the things that is pleasing in your sight. And this is what David is saying. Okay. And verse 2, I will declare that your love stands firm forever, that you have established your faithfulness in heaven itself. And this is David again saying that I will declare that your love stands firm forever, that I may have established your faithfulness, okay, in heaven. So he's doing everything that he possibly can in order, to get to heaven. So whatever the Lord calls him to do, whether it be spreading the word of the Lord's, the great thing that the Lord has done, he's going to do it, because he know that it's going to be a bigger side on the other side for him. So he is doing everything that the Lord is telling him to do. So his soul can be right for heaven, okay? So it's not about him, but it's about what the Lord wants him to do, okay? 3, you said, I have a covenant with my chosen one. I've sworn to David, my servant. So in verse 3 is saying, you said, I have a covenant with my chosen one. I sworn to David, my servant. Okay, so basically the Lord is saying how he has a covenant with one of his chosen ones and have sworn to David, his servant, okay, of this. 4, I will establish your line forever and make your throne from through all generations, okay? So in verse 4, I will establish your line forever and make your throne from through all generations. And the Lord is telling David this. If you do my will, if you do what I instruct you to do, I will establish your line forever and make your throne firm through all generations, through all nations. I will make it firm. 5, the heavens praise your wonder, Lord, your faithfulness to and the assembly of the holy ones. Okay. So in this verse is saying how the heavens praise your wonders. So the heavens is praising David's wonders, and the Lord's your faithfulness too. The Lord is happy with him too, that he's doing everything that is pleasing unto the Lord, okay? And the heavens are praising him also. The assembly of the holy ones. So David is doing everything that the Lord instructed him to do. So in heaven, they are praising him, okay? 6, for who in the skies above can compare with the Lord? Who is like the Lord among the heavenly beings? Okay. And this verse is saying, for who in the skies above can compare with the Lord? Who can compare with the Lord besides his Father? Who can compare with him? Nobody. Who is like the Lord among the heavenly beings? Nobody can compare to the Lord. Nobody. 7, in the council of the Holy One, God is greatly feared. He is more awesome than all who surrounds him. In the council of the Holy One, God is greatly feared. And the council of the Holy One is saying in verse 7, God is greatly feared. He is greatly feared because he is God and he is God all by himself, okay? And like I said before, he will make your kingdom crumble. He will have people tremble to their knees. No one, and I do mean no one, is bigger than God. It goes on, he is more awesome than all who surrounds him. Surround yourself around God. Surround yourself around Jesus and see how different your life be. See how much peace you will have in your life, okay? When you have God leading your steps, see how much peace you get. Nine, you rule over the surging seas. When it waves, mount up your still them. So in verse 9, it's saying how you rule over God. He's saying this reflecting to God, okay? You rule over the surging sea. When it waves mount up, you make them still. That's just how strong God is. 10, you crush Rahab like one of the slain. With your strong arms, you scattered your enemies. How many of you know that God shows them people, they don't have to do nothing? I said they don't have to do anything, because when God's presence comes in, it's a strong arm scattered, and he will scatter your enemies. When he's tired of them playing these little games that they are playing, he will scatter them. He will make them tremble. See, as a chosen vessel, you don't have to do nothing. That's what I said. I said, you don't have to do nothing. Because when God is tired of the playing, of the backbiting, of the manipulations, he has a power that is so strong. He would bring anybody to their knees, including your enemies. 11, the heavens are yours, yours also the earth. You founded the world and all that is in it. In 11, it says the heavens are yours. So if you want the heavens to be yours, then you have to do the things that are pleasing into the sight of God. And also the earth, you founded the world and all that is in it. I can tell you one thing. I do not want to be stuck to the world, okay? Because, you know, we're not meant to be here for long, okay? I want to know that my soul is going to be resting in heaven and not hell, okay? There are a lot of people, they playing, and you can play on, you can play with your soul, you can do what you want to do, okay? But at the end of the day, okay, you need to think about this. Do you want to be in heaven or hell, okay? Because the choice is up to you. It ain't up to me. It's up to you. God is giving you a choice. Do you want to serve me or do you want to serve the devil? That's what God is saying on today. He says, I see what you are doing. I see what you are doing. But the choice is yours. 12, you created the north and the south. Faber and Hermod, sing for joy at your name. 13, your arm is endowed with power. Your hands is strong and your right hand exalted. That's just how strong God is. It says in 13, your arms is endowed with power. Nobody has more power than God. I don't care how big you think you are. I don't care how much magic you think you can do. I don't care how big you think you are. But God is saying on today, I hold the power. God is saying on today, I hold the power. I hold the power to take away what has been given. I hold the power to leave you homeless. I hold the power to have you jobless. I hold the power to break you down. I hold the power. Anybody that thinks that they are bigger than God, you will sadly tremble. 14, righteousness and justice are the foundations of your throne. I'm going to say that again. Verse 14 says, righteousness and justice are the foundations of your throne. So whoever is doing something that is unjust, God is saying on today, righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. So whatever you do, whatever wrong you do, whatever deceitful things that you are doing, God is saying on today, whatever you don't do is righteous, then he will deal with you in justice. Because God is watching and he is not to be played with. He is not to have, his chosen vessel to be played with. Okay? What a lot of people don't understand, when you are chosen, you have a relationship with God. And when you have a relationship with God, you are speaking to God. You can hear exactly what steps he wants you to do next. And whenever a people go against one of his chosen ones that he's telling to do something to for his people, you will have not only a wrath to pay, but you will have hell to pay. And anybody that thinks that hell is a curse word, I suggest you look it up in the Bible. But I'm telling you right now, God is saying on today, playtime is over. See, some people, they think that they are so smart, but you're outsmarting yourself, because whatever you are doing, God has already informed me. That's what you call intuition. And when you are filled with the Holy Ghost, when you are a prophet, you know what's going on because God has already revealed it to you. Some people, they do this manipulation and they do this and they do that. And you know what God is saying? I'm strategizing my chosen one, because I don't want you to know what she's going to do next. Because what she's going to do next, you will tremble. Some people, and I do mean some people, better stop playing with God, because God is not to be played with. God bless. The subject is God's army. Psalms 89. Have a blessed day.